All right, I don't know about you. I got my second snowball of the season today. I thought it was very necessary as it was hot, but actually our high at the airport was just 90. It is above average for this point in late May. The average right now is 87, but we're not quite at those records, which for this entire weekend are around 93 or 94. Today it was 94, set in the 1950s, and our record low was in the 50s. Can you believe that at this point in the year? I think it's going to be many months before we see the 50s again. Right now we're in the 87-degree range for New Orleans. Dew point very high, making it feel about 10 degrees higher than our air temperatures, which are around 90 still or getting into the upper 80s now. And at least we have this bit of a breeze coming in from the south up to about 15 miles per hour. We've gotten rid at least of the triple digits for the heat index, or the feels like temperature. Now we're feeling like middle to upper 90s, and we are looking at a quiet scene across our area for tonight, although I've been showing you these two spots where we have some active weather, particularly out to our west, where there overall tonight is a level 3 to 4 risk of severe storms. So not at that maximum level 5, but very close for a big chunk of Kansas and Oklahoma and extreme North Texas. We do have a lot of heat going as well. We're in the 80s mostly at this point for our part of the Gulf Coast, but Houston's still sitting in the 90s, and San Antonio last hour was in the low triple digits. Now it's dropped to 98. For us this evening, we're just dropping through the 80s. We've been keeping that muggy feel, especially after sunset, and that will be the case tonight as well, feeling somewhat warm with our temperatures north and south of Lake Pontchartrain in the 70s. And then tomorrow I have highs close to where they were today, about 91, and once again feeling like about 100. A lot of spots today did report those heat index values around 100. Now for Memorial Day, we may see actually a little surge in temperatures just by a couple degrees, but that could bring our feels like to near 105 for the afternoon. So a good day to be outdoors maybe earlier or later, or in the middle of the day if you have some kind of cooling mechanism, a pool or some shade or something like that. For ceremonies and events for Memorial Day, it is going to be hot, so just be prepared with water and dress cool, of course. Even by 7 p.m. we'll still be feeling like close to 100. Now we do have a slight chance of showers and storms I was showing you or talking about earlier on Monday, not tomorrow. We're looking mostly sunny to partly cloudy. We'll move into Monday. This is Memorial Day morning. Note a couple of storms may be out there, mostly outside of our area, so not expecting much early in the day. In fact, this is all through the afternoon. Lots of sunshine, maybe a couple of stray showers. Our rain chance about 20%. But interestingly, late Monday night, we might get a few showers or storms. For example, this model shows at 10 p.m. some storms kind of colliding here, some coming from the west and some from the east. So this is a very specific thing that it's showing, but just wanted to show you overall, in general, we'll have that chance of rain into Monday night. And actually, as I was saying, we'll officially be at that low end level 1 risk of a couple of severe storms. I think the tornado threat will be very low, but we might potentially see a high wind gust or maybe some hail with a couple of those storms. But the big thing is not everyone will get rain at all. So this is not really looking likely, but where the storms do form, especially at night, like I was showing you, they might be on the strong side. In the upper atmosphere, we mostly have the big high still happening out to our southwest, but we may see around or off to the edge of it a little weak front dropping in at the middle of the week. Will it do much for us? Well, it might bring our rain chance up a little bit late Thursday Tuesday and Wednesday, I should say. Those are the days we have about 30 to 40% rain chances. But then it might drop our humidity a touch by the middle of the week, maybe late Wednesday, maybe on Thursday. We will see. Sometimes we don't get that much of a difference when it does actually arrive, but hey, that could be good. It could bring our temperature back to about 90 or so. So not much of a front to talk about, but we'll take it, I think, this time of year. You can see those rain chances highest again afternoon to evening on Wednesday and maybe Tuesday too, and then we'll be drier for the end of the week.